In this video, I'm going to be going over all the dividends that I received in the month of March from my dividend portfolio and just giving you guys a general portfolio update as to how things are doing, what's been going on, and I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about some problems I've actually been having with Fidelity and exactly what's been going on and how that's been affecting my account. So make sure you stick around to the end to hear about all of that, and if you have not subscribed, make sure you do subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the future videos, and like this video as well, as it's a great way to show your support for the channel. So right now, as always, we're just here in my Fidelity account, and we're just going to download the transaction history from the recent transactions over the past month. And then if we just go into my command prompt here and run this script, we'll get a little pop-up window, and then we're going to select that file so we can run that script from the download. So we just select this file that we just downloaded and then open it up, and it'll run this script. It'll probably take a few minutes and then we'll come back to it. But first of all, we're going to actually look at my portfolio before all of this is happening. And you can see my annual dividends right now is right around $35.43. So that's pretty much where it's been over the past month. And before any additional changes to the portfolio, the value is right around $1,288, and the dividend yield is 2.86%. So I'm pretty happy with that dividend yield. It's definitely not anything super good compared to some other people who might be trying to use their dividends to live on right now, but that is a good dividend yield for me. And what I'm focused on right now is working on this 3-year dividend CAGR, and just working on investing more in companies that have a history in the recent time period of growing their dividend a lot more, and also looking at some other metrics that can kind of allow us to maybe decide or determine whether this growth in the dividend is sustainable or not. So right now you can actually see some of these numbers being updated as our spreadsheet is being updated from this script. So we'll check in when that is done. Alright, so everything's all updated, and just looking at the script here, you can see, as always, we deposited our $45 in the month, and then unfortunately I really didn't invest that much this month. I just bought about $5 worth of ExxonMobil. I think that was just yesterday or the day before, and then I bought about $18.50 of JP Morgan, and that money that I invested in JP Morgan came directly from the sale of one of my other bank stocks about a month ago, People's United, and I talked about that in my last dividend update video of why I sold them, but I basically put that back into the financial sector through JP Morgan. So the reason that I really was not able to do much buying this month is basically for reasons we're not really going to get into. Basically, I was trying to start an options account with Fidelity, and then when I had to sign up for options, I had to apply for margin, and then when I was approved for margin, my account wasn't big enough for me to be able to make trades for some reason, and then it was just a hassle to get that all canceled and reverted back to just a cash account. So it took me a few weeks, and I was on the phone with people like a lot, so it was pretty annoying in that sense. But eventually, about a week or two ago, probably a week ago, I got that all sorted out and all fixed back to a regular account. So hopefully we'll be able to get some great deals in April and make a lot of buys in this dividend portfolio to keep increasing our passive income. And talking about dividends, just looking at how many dividends we received, we can see obviously March is a great month for me normally in dividends, and just one of the biggest months overall, I think, for a lot of people. So you can see these are actually in reverse order of when we received them. So just today on March 31st, we got a dividend from Travelers, about 26 cents, and then Amcor, 23 cents from them. I own almost a full 2 shares, and then Microsoft, 24 cents from them. ExxonMobil, I got $1.08 from them. I'm pretty happy with that, and I should be getting a little bit more next dividend since I added to my position. Johnson & Johnson, 47 cents, almost up to 50 cents. Southern Company, 91 cents there, almost to $1 on that one. And then Pfizer, we got 78 cents, and Aflac, we got 33 cents. So that puts the total dividends for this month to $4.30, which I think should be a new monthly record, but we'll have to check in the spreadsheet and see how those numbers all came out. So back in the spreadsheet, just looking at some of the updated numbers, our dividend income is now at $36.17. which is about close to 75 cents higher than it was before we updated the spreadsheet. So obviously that's not a ton higher, but the one thing is, like I said, I really didn't invest this much this month, so I do have not a ton of cash, but more cash in my Fidelity account than I normally do, so I'll have some cash there, to deploy how I see fit. And then this average 3-year dividend CAGR went up a little bit to 6.73%, so I'm liking the fact that that's going up. And then the other thing I kind of want to point out is the average years of increasing dividends across my portfolio is 26. So I have this column over here, let's see here, right here, where I list the years that each company has been increasing their dividends, and then I weight them out based on the portfolio allocation. So the average is actually about 26.1, which is pretty cool because that basically means my portfolio as a whole is a dividend aristocrat technically. And that's even including some companies like Nokia and Carnival that don't even pay dividends. So that weighting is, that not even paying dividends is kind of influencing that as well. So that's pretty cool, I think. And then also just looking at the sector allocations, not much has really changed. If you want to pause the video and look at that, you can. And then the dividend income by sector, not really much to show there. I'm pretty happy it's kind of like diversified and spread out. So if there's problems in one sector, it's hopefully not going to affect my portfolio too much. So just looking at the dividend payments, you can see all these from the recent month just listed out here like we just looked at before. And then we're going to take a look at all the dividends I received this month, or the dividends by month, I guess. So you can see that our most recent month of $4.30 is listed here, which is slightly higher from the January month. But in reality, I think it's more than, even though it's only a 7% increase, I think it's a little bit more impressive than that, because basically Coca-Cola paid in December, and normally it pays in the first month of the quarter, I believe. And for some reason, they always pay in December as well, though. So it's a little bit of an odd schedule there. So I think $4.30 is pretty good. I'm really happy with that. And then if we look at the quarter, we got about $8.10 this quarter, which is a little bit higher than last quarter in 2020 Q4. And hopefully we'll just keep increasing that as we go forward into the future. And obviously on the year, nothing crazy, but $8.10 for the year so far, even after just one quarter, is nothing too bad. I'm pretty happy with that, I have to say. And then just looking at this, we're going to update these real quick and see what they're looking at. So my 3-year dividend CAGR did increase a little bit by about 3%, and then my annual dividends increased by about 2%. So hopefully we can increase those a little bit more next month. So I'm pretty excited with the progress I'm seeing in the portfolio. Obviously I was a bit sad during March just because I couldn't make many purchases just due to the issues I was having with Fidelity, but I got that all sorted out, so I'm really excited for April. I would love to hear how much you guys received in dividends in March. For me, I was, like I said, pretty happy with that, and I remember, just a year ago, March of 2020 was the first month that I ever received any dividends. So just a year ago, I received less than $1 in dividends. And now I'm receiving over $4. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm pretty excited for the future of this portfolio. So I would love to hear, like I said, how much you guys received in dividends, and I will see you guys in the next video.